Hi, Prosperity Team. It's Dr. Money, and I'm coming to you from the Prosperity Corner of the universe. Today, that corner is in my backyard. I want to speak to you about the impermanence of upset and situations. This morning, my husband and I came to a grand finale where they're upset with each other. And he yelled at me, and he goes and he slams and he goes into his office and closes the door, and I go downstairs, finish working on something, and noticed how good I felt. And I thought, well, this is kind of ridiculous. We just had this argument. And I had this realization that the reason that I was so calm wasn't because I had transcended it. It was because I was in a familiar place. And I could see it just all flashing in front of my face. My husband had landed in his favorite position, which was being alone, nobody bothering him, taking care of himself, saying, I'm the only one that can take care of me. And I was there saying, of course, I'm abandoned. Men don't understand me. Misunderstand. People think I'm bad. All of my stuff. And so the calmness was really about the familiarity. So I went and I knocked on my husband's door and I said, can I come in? What do you want? And I said, I think you'll want to hear this. And so I said, we just lived out our scripts. I said, we just blown up and we're back in familiar position. And he talked about what his position was and his relationship with his mother and so forth. And I talked about my position. And I said, well, I wonder if we're getting any better. We've been together for 20 years. And he said, I don't really have any need to define it. However, whether it happens again or it doesn't happen again, regardless of what the situation is, the potential for being okay is always present. Now, I could go through the argument we had and nitpick, and we tried to go through that and parse it out, but we just kept getting more and more triggered. So what happened was that we transcended the argument. I'm not saying everybody can do that, but it was like the individual components of what we were speaking of were not the things that were really the problem. And that's what often happens in our relationships with money. And that is that the particular bill we can't pay or the particular trip we can't go on, all of those are the little nitty gritty things. And somewhere underlying there's some beliefs. And we can fix those beliefs and work with those beliefs. We do that through affirmations. However, the truth is that the okayness that we're seeking is always present. So we don't have to go through that stuff. Certainly we want to retrain our minds and make the chairs in our lives, or we want to arrange those better. I said those are the spaces that we sit, and those are our beliefs, the chairs in our lives, and we want to upgrade those. But we don't have to wait. We don't have to wait for a sense of okayness, for a sense of prosperity, for a sense of living, for a sense of safety, for a sense of protection, because that's always present with us. That's my thought for today, and this is Dr. Money. I hope that you'll stay tuned for the Prosperity Circle of Well-Being and join that with me in just a minute. And until the next time, I just want you to remember for sure that I love you. Let's enter into the Prosperity Circle of Well-Being, always knowing that it's a sense of emotional safety that we're bringing into our energy field, into our awareness, into our lives. As we breathe in, we breathe in the sense of well-being, and as we breathe out, we breathe this out to all others. As you continue to breathe in and out as I speak, just breathing in the sense of prosperity and abundant living, and breathing out the sense of prosperity and abundant living for all beings. Just breathing in and breathing out. And then remember throughout the day to take deep, long, refreshing breaths. And as you do, remember that you're breathing in the prosperity of the universe. And as you're breathing out, you're spreading that light and that life force and that intention to all beings on the planet. This is Dr. Money. And one more time, I just want to remind you that I love you.